There's a weird thing. It's rotating.
What was in the skies over Jerusalem, and why did it sound like those treasured sites in Christianity?
There's a new video that's making proof for not alone universe. UFO, in the form of a bright light, is seen descending over the dome of the rock of Jerusalem.
All right. Welcome to Goof On tonight, everybody. Glad you could be here. I'm your host, Reach. And it is Thursday. It's August 13th. 26 is the year from 2000. So I hope you guys are ready for a little high strangeness tonight. Yeah, I not feeling too well. I think I caught a flu bug or something, but last night well, yesterday afternoon, I started feeling really crappy, which is why we didn't have a show. And I literally slept maybe 16 hours. It was a lot. I was just terrible. It felt like I was in my getting sick again, like I usually do. Felt like throwing up, but with flu symptoms. Anyway, it was like maybe a 24-hour thing. I still feel a little bit of it, but I see chicken coops a little under the weather, so hope you feel well, my friend. I know Jeanette was sick a few days ago, so there's something in the air, and I hope it's better than, I don't know what I was going to say, but I hope everybody is doing well. I hope you guys can somehow avoid it. But glad you could be here. Tonight, you know, I say, are you seeing a pattern with the UFO files that are being released? We'll talk about that a little bit. I also want to get into some UFOs that I found to look like the real stuff. And you never know nowadays. It's very hard to tell. But a couple of videos that I found, I think you guys will enjoy. I found them a few days ago, because we were supposed to do a show yesterday. But yeah, some high strangeness. Also, some very cool videos of very weird things I found out. And also the name of a magician called Victor Vale. Yeah, I will play the short and then I will tell you the story about him and high strangeness around a guy who was a magician in Vegas in the early to mid 70s who, get this, made an audience of 1,200 people disappear, only to be found decades later. It's a true story, too. It's pretty scary. Not fake. It's a real story. I looked into it. Yep. I also want to pull the police records because it really was a real thing. And if it isn't, well, good on the person who faked it all. But, I'm going to look it up. Wait, did I? I don't think hold on. Maybe I did get the video ready for tonight. Because, I don't know. It doesn't really matter. Where is it? Here it is. No? I'll find it. I'll just pull it up. It's a short. And then I found a couple of videos about this really interesting story about him disappearing again But there was a movie that came out a few years ago with Christian Bale, I believe. And he and another magician became rivals. And then the end of the movie had the most unexpected ending I've ever seen in a movie in a long time, where he kept drowning himself. But come to find out, I don't know, I don't remember it all exactly, but there were many clones of him. And every time he died, that body would be left and then he would be reborn or something like that. It was really cool. Like it was really devil worship shit. So Victor Vale kind of falls on those guidelines. Maybe that's where the movie came from or whatever. Hold on a second. I'm going to pull this up now. We're not going to watch it now. I just need to get to a certain place. Here we go. But appreciate you guys hanging out. And again, we are Truthology for Ufology. If you want to help support us, all the links are in the show description. Super Chat, Super Sticker, PayPal, Cash App. That's it. 2 bings and no bongs. Yeah. Wonder what that was. Oh, I see. All right, let me pull it up. Let's go to shit. See, this is what bothers me about YouTube. Everything's just everywhere. Here we go. Let me pull this up. Let's see. How many celebrities ruin their faces? Oh, that's sad. They show this video, it's a short that shows what they looked like before the surgeries and then after. Have you ever seen those? Yeah, it's sad. It really is sad. Some of these people just destroyed themselves. Why would they do that? Why? I'm looking for it. I'm going to pull it up. We're almost there. In 5, I'm going to get there. 4, pretty soon. 3, I think I'm there. 2, am I there? 1. Oh, almost. No flat earth stuff tonight. Yeah, I think we're pretty much burnt out on that. The Magician, here it is. I found it. I'll play it now with the health. I like this. I love magic. I never became a magician. That's one thing I always wanted to be when I grew up, was a magician. I love magicians. They're so weird. All right, here it is.
This is the story of a magician who disappeared 1,200 people in a theater in just a few seconds. Hearing that shocking climax found decades later in an Egyptian pyramid will blow your mind. In the 1970s, there was a legendary magician named Victor Wayne in Las Vegas. He became world famous for disappearing horses, pianos, and even big cars in the blink of an eye. But on the night of October 32, 1975, Victor Wayne performed a strange magic trick that no one expected in his career. There were more than 1,200 people inside the theater that day. Victor came to the center of the stage and asked everyone in the audience to close their eyes and count backwards from 10, but the people could not even reach the number 9. In an instant, everyone sitting in the theater disappeared. All the seats were empty. All the streets became silent. The entire theater suddenly became deserted, and some backstage workers later claimed to have seen Victor Wayne run out of the service exit, get into a limousine,
I don't like this
waiting
short.
there, and disappear into the desert. And scout him. He was never seen again. But in 1999, the world was shocked when archaeologist Dr. Raymond Beale discovered a secret chamber deep inside an Egyptian pyramid. Inside the chamber were found the remains of thousands of people, as well as large animals and strange modern objects, but objects. Investigators eventually linked the evidence to Victor Wayne's magic show. The real
Not Victor Wayne. I hate this fucking Indian guy.
mystery of the magician who killed 1,200 people. The inner chamber.
Anyway, God, I hate that accent. Makes me ill. Because it's the demise of our country, that's why. Yeah, there's a better video than that one of it. Because in the other video, they show the real footage. When everybody disappeared, you can see purses and all the other stuff left behind, jackets and food and all sorts of stuff. Let me see if I could find Death and Alive Magic Show. I don't know if that's it. Let me somebody calls it somebody called him Julian Vane. Like, everybody gets shit wrong. It's weird. So bizarre. Somebody said he made 200 people disappear. Here's another one. I think I found the actual real one. The Evil Magician. I'm pretty sure this is it. Yeah, this is it. The Evil Magician. Yeah, this is the real one. This is the video to Victor Wayne.
Magician once made his entire audience vanish, and they were not found until decades later. In the 1970s, a legendary Las Vegas illusionist named Victor Vane performed nightly in front of packed theaters across the Strip. He was famous for impossible vanishings, horses, pianos, even cars, gone in a blink. Then on the infamous night of October 32nd, 1975...
Look at this. There's all the coats and hats and all sorts of shit left behind.
Vane ended his show with something no one had ever seen before. More than 1,200 people were inside the theater when he stepped to center stage. Therefore, he asked the crowd to cover their eyes and count backward from 10. However, they never reached 9. In an instant, every person in the audience...
Look at that. Binoculars. All sorts of weird stuff.
Was gone. The seats were empty. The aisles were silent.
Look at that, man. That's what a theater looks like when people disappear in an instant. Look at this. A hat there. Some sort of purse or something with a strap. Another hat. It's amazing.
And the theater looked...
A jacket over the seat. I mean, this looks legit.
Completely abandoned. Several backstage workers later claimed they saw Vane rush through a service exit. There, a limousine was waiting for him, and it sped away into the desert. He was never seen again. Then, in 1999, an archaeologist named Dr. Raymond Beal uncovered a buried chamber deep within an Egyptian pyramid. Inside, there were thousands of human remains, along with large animals and strange modern objects. Investigators eventually linked the discovery to Vane. However, he was never found.
So... you notice how they said thousands of people? So I'm like, wait, at first that doesn't make sense. Thousands? Well, he not only did the 1,200 there, but I'm sure he practiced and made people disappear who we never heard from again. Can you imagine being disappeared into a small little dark, oh God, I would talk about claustrophobia. I don't know if it's a real story, but I think it is. I know there's people out here right now going, "Oh, Rich, you fall for everything. You think everything's real." No, I really don't. If I was that guy who believed everything was real, I'd be popular. All right. So we're going to go back to 1966. 6. What's that? Oh, I didn't do it? Oh. Well, hello, everybody. I didn't do roll call. I just wanted to get going, I guess. I'm sorry. Welcome to the show. So this is real footage from CBS in 1966 from NASA. And it says amazing, not the footage. The D7U9s, our parents, had to be on to believe this nonsense. D7U9s? The hell's that? But look at this. This is alleged NASA stuff.
Amazing footage from back in 1966 of a spacewalk. Look at that. Unbelievable. They were able to, you know, capture such amazing footage.
This can't
so
be real.
lifelike.
This can't be real.
You know, just floating around. Unfreaking believable, y'all.
Wait a minute. They weren't on the moon in 66. Why is it showing the moonwalks?
Let me know what you think in the comments.
I'm a little confused.
Check out some amazing footage from back.
Oh, I guess it's mixed in maybe. But this is weird. I don't ever remember us going up in space and doing spacewalks in 66. Is that true?
In 1966 of a spacewalk. Look at that. Unbelievable. They were able.
It says spacewalk Tive. That's not even spelled correctly.
Able to, you know,
this can't be real.
Capture such amazing footage.
I don't know, man. That doesn't seem real. But I had to show you just in case. So we heard through, I don't remember who it was exactly. Somebody in our government, I think, said that the aliens that are here could be walking amongst us and we wouldn't even know it. Who said that? I don't remember who said that. Yeah, look at us. Yeah, Tony, we're on the same wavelength, huh? Yeah. Oh, that is a good one. Yes. New England Dirt Roadie, how are you? That's a great. How does the film survive the radiation? How do they survive the on the way to the moon the Ray Allen belt? What is that Allen belt? What is the radiation belt? Ray Allen, the football player? What's up, Brian Yates? How you doing? Patrick got ran out of the paranormal because of scamming people, then bullying them when they called him out. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, he's a fraud. Of course he was. I'm so glad I was right about that. Oh, the Woody Allen belt. That's right. Van Allen belt. The Woody Allen belt. Or Steve Allen's belt. What's up, Intergalactic? Good to see you. So this next video, I mean, this is real footage. This isn't faked, but I'm going to play it 3 times because when you see the eyes of this person, this does look like they're wearing a mask. Is it Meghan Markle? Is that her name? Who's married to Prince Joey? What's his name with the red hair? Not Prince Charles. James Joey? What's this guy? Check it out. Look at her eyes. This is so bizarre. And she's acting like a robot, like a real strange robot.
This out, y'all. It says they've been mocking you for a long time. But look at this. Look at her eyes. Look at this girl's eyes. It's like, oh, it's a glitch. It's a shadow. What? No, it looks like the Wayans brothers from, what was that movie? White Chicks.
White Chicks, it does.
That's not a real person. There's no way that's a real person.
There's no way. I agree. No way.
But look at this. Look at her eyes.
Prince Harriet.
Look at this girl's eyes.
Look at this
like,
again.
Oh, it's a glitch. It's a shadow.
Oh, I got to do that part. Can we go slow-mo? No,
shadow.
Can't go slow-mo on shorts. You pricks.
What? No, it looks like the Wayans brothers.
Look at how weird. It's the same face the whole time.
There's from...
Look. The mouth doesn't adjust. The eyes don't blink. The nose doesn't quiver. She don't stink.
What was that movie? White Chicks.
God, that's bizarre. See how normal he looks?
That's not a real person.
She's like, oh, it's so creepy to me.
There's no way that's a real person.
That whole family's a bunch of, look at how weird she is.
No, not believing it. What do y'all think? Leave a comment.
That is a man, baby.
But look at this. Look at her eyes. Look at this girl's eyes.
This girl. Get her name if you're going to talk about
Like,
her.
oh, it's a glitch.
I want that.
Glitch.
There's the flip.
It's shadow. What? No, it looks like the Wayans brothers from
So
what was that
weird.
movie? White Chicks.
Oh, that is so weird.
That's not a real person. There's no way that's a real person.
All right, calm down there, Buttercup. And the way she does this, it's like a robot. Very strange behavior.
No.
Look at a Prince jerk off there. What's his name? Shahad?
Not believing it. What do y'all
Prince Benny?
think? Leave a comment.
Oh, that's a man. She looks like a man. I bet you they're trying to pull a joke on us, and it's a man in the mask, and I bet they said, I bet you, man, I bet you I could wear a mask and nobody know it's me. Why am I talking black? Because I believe that's a black man in there. I do. Take a look one more time. It's a black man in a woman mask. Watch it. I'm telling you the truth.
Look at this girl's eyes. It's like, oh, it's a glitch. It's his
That's why he said white chicks. Capiche?
shadow. What? No, it looks
What the hell did he just do? Bloop. Did he just bloop?
what?
See?
What? No, it looks like the Wayans brothers from what was that movie? White Chicks.
That's a man in there. Oh, that's so creepy. Don't you just love life? Don't you just love life? How weird it is. Like, we know for sure people are disappearing, right? We know for sure there's high strangeness because we see it on cameras. People capture it all the time. We know there's high strangeness because they told us that they wear masks and fooled the president. And we know that there's high strangeness.
That's not a real person. There's no way that's a real person. No, not believing it. What do y'all think?
I believe that is not a person, but a robot. Next. Oh, now, I think I just got caught in a little bit of a lie. Before I say this, don't be mad at I forgot. There's one clip in here I'm playing from NASA that shows that they lied, that they're in space and there's no gravity in space. That they're lying that they're in space, that there may be no gravity in space, but whatever they're doing in this video clip, they're lying about it. Were my eyes open? I felt like they were closed. All right. Now, what bothers me about this is, why isn't this clear? Why does it look like it was shot on a carrot? A potato. See? A goose. What the? How did it go like that? How did it turn? Oh, stop it, Fred. Wait, what? How could it do that? What? Say word. Wait, what? It changed. Why? Did you see the thing? See that? Deep, 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 deep. You know what's funny about this? This guy has to make like clips on the side of him going and like, you know, it's so stupid. What is this guy underwater? Oh yeah, look at the people. Wait, what? What? Hey, wait, I'm in space. Why is there a guy? Wait, what? Who's that guy? An air bubble. Rats? Why are there rats around? Remember that? Why are there rats running around? First of all, it's supposed to be the most sanitary place, more clean than a hospital room. And we've got rats in space. Space. He disappeared. Why did he disappear? Did you see it? I know it goes fast. Watch. Wait, what? Wait, what? They're faking it. They're lying it. Why? And this is how it's all done. Yeah, that guy. He could start a Harley with that mouth. All right, we already did Victor Vane. Now we're going to look into a little bit of a ghost. Now, these clips that I picked tonight, well, this one anyway, I believe it's real. I think just recently and regularly, I have been flicked in my own hair. And I'll be watching TV. You're going to see a girl's ponytail get pulled in her kitchen all by herself. You see the ponytail go whoop. We've seen people's hair get pulled several times. And I know a lot of people out there don't believe it. And they all say, it's fake. Not everything is fake. I know because I lived through it. I know because I've captured EVPs. I know because I've seen shit move. So I don't want to hear it. Okay? Keep it to yourselves. Keep moving if you don't like what you see. This, I believe, is real. And I'm sitting in my chair, and this has happened maybe a dozen times in my life. That's not a lot considering I'm 48 years old. And yes, we're going with 48 now. Do it, learn it, say it. Rich is 48. I'm not 58. I am 48. There's no way I'm 58. I think my parents lied to me. I think my whole existence was changed. No, I really do. Look, I don't want to get into it. So I'm sitting there and I feel like something landed on my head. So I'm thinking, oh, what if a bug fell on my head? So I do this and nothing. I'm eating breakfast a few weeks ago, maybe a month or two ago. And I feel something on like landing on my head. So I go, oh no, like I did it gently. So if there was something, on my head, I would see it and not flicking too hard. So I gently, nothing. And it always happens when I'm sitting in my TV chair or I'm eating breakfast in the kitchen chair. And it's always on this side. It never happens on this side. So I don't know. Maybe nothing is ever there. I don't see it happening. So I'm thinking, if it's always happening on this side, it's got to be a twitch. Until further notice, right? And then I see videos like this and I'm like, maybe, just maybe, something is playing with my head. If I was a ghost, a spirit with limited power, like, I don't know why some ghosts can do more than others. Yeah, I don't understand the laws after we die. Why some things can move books and some things can barely blow out a candle. Why? Is it from the movie Ghost, where if you get all your emotions and everything you feel in it, you gotta build it up, right? Is that how it works? I don't know. But this is real, in my opinion. And here we go.
__ has sparked intense debate, with viewers questioning if they're seeing genuine paranormal activity or simply a well-staged hoax.
Dude, that's nuts, man. She looks real, looks legit.
Further stirring speculation, a commenter claiming to personally know the woman noted that her mother-in-law had recently passed away. Creepier still, if you slow the footage down, you can see a shadow appear in the window
right
just as the woman's hair is tugged.
Look up here. Whoa. Dude. That's insane.
While believers find the clip compelling evidence of a ghostly presence, skeptics remain unconvinced, suggesting it's likely a practical joke or clever camera trick.
Hey, Bernie, throwing it down with a $5 super chat. I was reading something there. What is this? There it is. Thank you very much, Mr. Muro. Bernie, a continuing supporter of GoofOn. That's a donation with no message or sticker. It's a dono. Dono. We love donos here. I don't know who much, but I know I love you. Love you, Bernie. Thank you very much, sir. It's a mucho gusto generoso start tonight. Starting. I don't know what I'm saying. Thank you very much, brother. Appreciate you.
With no official investigation, the viral video continues to captivate viewers, leaving the true explanation shrouded in mystery.
That's just weird. I think the next one's good too.
Late one night, deep beneath the bustling streets of Mexico City, a lone passenger experienced
This is so crazy weird. Oh, I hate this.
something genuinely terrifying. TikTok user Jeladu Studios captured an unsettling incident aboard an empty Line 6 subway train at around 11:30 p.m.
Ugh.
As the train sped through a darkened tunnel, spine-chilling screams,
Oh, wait.
unmistakably those of a woman.
I'm sorry. I thought it was the people who found stuff underground screams. Yeah, these people went underground, Chicago, I believe, and found
Figures darting through halls, watching from corners,
we'll watch this
and a
then.
male apparition often spotted gazing out a window. Voices, footsteps, and a heavy oppressive atmosphere add to the creepiness. In the attic, the red-haired boy reappears, children's laughter echoes, and mysterious heavy footsteps shuffle across the floor. Several deaths have been confirmed at the manor, including former owners Clarence and Daisy Wolfe, as well as a young boy rumoured to have died tragically, either by suicide or accident. The home also has a history of hosting funerals and viewings, deepening its eerie legacy. In a chilling exploration of the notoriously haunted Beale Mansion, the paranormal investigators...
Say word? Oh, thank you. I thought it was an L. Oh, it's a capital I. Well, I thought you were just combining the E with your last name, and I thought it was L Key. You know, I have got to tell you something very strange right now. This is amazing to me. You are psychic, or I am. Here's why. At the beginning of the show, when I first saw you, I said to myself, I really did, before even saying anything to you, I should ask her to tell me what her name is. But I didn't want to. I don't know. I feel stupid, I guess, maybe. I felt stupid asking. That is crazy that you just told me for the first time on a night where I was thinking, I really want to know. Am I right or am I wrong? And you did that. I think I did say something tonight, but it was before all that. That is just bizarre. Because every time I say your name, I say something similar to that effect. Hey, I hope I said it right. You know, that is just really cool. Thank you for this. Yeah. Christine Ike. All right. Can never forget now. How cool. Thank you for the $2. Yeah. It's a mucho gusto generoso evening. Welcome to the show. What's this? Tony. Thank you very much. What's with the what? Thank you very much for the $2 super chat. And always a continuing supporter of GoFun. And Moody Mongo, everybody. Moody Mongo with a 2-pounder. Good for you, my man. 2 pounds of who? That's what I would have said. Huh? Thank you. A continuing supporter of GoFun. Why am I doing the hard blink all of a sudden? What is this? I dream of Genie? I dream of Richie. Hey, oh, where is Richie? All right. Some of you weren't here when we did. Anybody seen Richie? Nobody remembers that. Thanks, Moody. Good to see you, man. Appreciate that. Continuing supporter of GoFun. All right. Well, I appreciate you guys. Are we back? All right. I want to get to the part, to the screams under the, this is in the, oh, this is good too.
She's gotta go.
The woman then captures the figure from a second angle over her shoulder. It's harder to see this time, but if you watch closely, you can see it moving.
See, this is what I mean. This is bizarro. There's nobody there. All right, what's this? Oh, the Pocahontas stars plagued by a shadow figure. Not interested. Oh, am I thinking of another video? What's this? Oh, the humming noise?
Camera footage genuinely have captured a ghost wandering the streets, unaware they've already passed from this world.
See, in this, I just think the person is a little too far away for the camera to pick them up. However, how are the dogs being recorded if they're too far away? You understand? That's a real ghost. Or is it?
At first glance, it appears to show an ordinary person walking down an empty street late at night. Yet as they continue their journey, several dogs suddenly become agitated.
Wait, did you see what I saw? Did it not look like a dog appeared with the person? Seriously,
By user Betacora
We're gonna go
Paranormal
slow.
BC's, security footage captures a truly unsettling scene.
Hold on, I have got to see this. There's a glitch that happens, and it looks like this dog appears over here. Watch. Coming up. Right here. See what I mean? That looks like a dog looking back. It's this dog, I think, projected over here, right? See the legs? See the legs? And then it's gone. Telling you.
By user Betacora Paranormal BC's, security footage captures a truly unsettling scene.
Watch. Oh, your mother's. Sorry. See? Unless it's this person's dog from Ghost World. It looks like they turned around even. Like they're completely facing this way. How weird. That looks like a dog right here. The legs, it looks like this dog, but it's not positioned exactly the same either. Pretty weird.
At first glance,
Wait a second. Did you know, even the little dog, this dog here seems to glide. Is this even real? Because at the end, this thing seems like it's just gliding, not running. Watch. See that? It's gliding right there, right here.
at first
I
glance,
don't know. It's little feet, maybe. I don't know. Little steps. Gonna get me going crazy. Where's the old lady through the door? That one, the one in my thumbnail, I think, is in this video. That lady is looking through the door. It's so creepy.
This unsettling video online has sparked intense debate, with some claiming it to be undeniable proof of supernatural activity, while others suggest it could simply be a camera glitch. Watch closely one more time and let me know what you think it is in the comments section below.
Whoa, did you see that? Did you see that? That's crazy. It was a ghost figure. Right over here, watch.
Be seen happily dancing to a song. Keep your eyes focused behind the girl on the left and see if you can notice anything strange.
Here it comes. Whoa!
A mysterious dark shadow suddenly darts out from behind the girl on the left, quickly moving towards and then vanishing out of a doorway.
These are the things we're seeing out of the corner of our eyes, and we dismiss it. This is it. These are them. That's the shadow pimples. I'm telling you the truth. These are the things we see out of the corner of our eyeballs.
This shadowy figure moves unnaturally fast, leading many to speculate it could be a genuine paranormal entity known as a shadow figure.
It is. Whoops. Damn. That's it.
The sudden re-emergence of this
And that's why we don't see them. Because they go so fast.
unsettling video online has sparked intense debate, with some claiming it to be undeniable proof of supernatural activity, while others suggest it could simply be a camera glitch.
Oh, shut off.
Watch closely one more time and let me know what you think it is in the comments section below. A recent video shared by paranormal investigator Ghost Inspector Greg has caused quite the stir online, leaving viewers divided about what exactly was captured on camera. The eerie footage, taken from a homeowner's security camera, begins with a tense scene as the resident nervously scans their living room.
All right. I automatically am going into fake mode here because people don't act like that. Oof. Oh boy. Oof.
Again.
No.
In the briefest of moments, a black humanoid silhouette seems to peek around a corner, lingering for just a
Where?
fraction of a second before swiftly disappearing from sight.
Let me see this.
Ooh, here he is.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh yeah, no shit. It was down there. There it is.
Can you tell me what you want?
Oh, whoa.
And he's gone.
The
Okay, that's
homeowner continues
bullshit.
to explore the basement.
Where'd she go?
That's what I want to see.
You back there? I see you, buddy. Can you tell me what you need?
Time and time again, he sees something dark, yet
Yeah, I need to know where the light is. I think I'm missing the light. I need to go to the light.
brief, moving in the shadows.
Oh, he does not like the light. I don't need to use the light, man.
Oh, boy. How do you know?
As
Yeah,
expected, the clip quickly went viral among paranormal communities, with many viewers convinced this was definitive evidence
look
of
at
a
that.
shadow person.
Wait, did that ball just move? Because that would be interesting.
I don't need to use the light, man.
Watch this ball.
As
Yeah,
expected, the clip quickly went viral among paranormal communities, with
Come
many
on.
viewers convinced this was
Oh,
definitive
yeah.
evidence of a shadow person.
ball moved on
an
its own.
infamous phenomenon described frequently in ghost lore as dark, featureless human shapes that vanish the instant they're spotted.
Yeah.
I'll put the light away. He wants to play.
You know, the stupid breathing. It ruins it.
Notably, when the homeowner later searched the home thoroughly, no physical
can't
signs
watch
of
this
forced
guy.
entry, footprints, or disturbance were. Photo shows a man standing on a railing, but what really caught people's attention was the presence of another ghostly figure beside him.
Oh, shit. Oh, look at the hand
The
even.
mysterious figure appears completely black and white, lacking any
Ew.
color, giving it an eerie and unnatural appearance. The poster sparked various
Doesn't it look like the guy? It's a mirror image.
reactions from viewers. Some speculate that the figure appears black and white due to poor lighting or a camera glitch, while others believe it could be an artifact of how Google Earth processes images. Meanwhile, several others thought that the figure resembled a vampire. While the image is certainly interesting,
Ooh,
there is
yeah.
little way to know exactly what we are looking at.
It's
Could
his
it be a ghost,
doppelganger.
vampire, or something else supernatural?
It's his doppelganger. You're not supposed to see your own doppelganger up close like this. Or he could have had a twin brother. See, here's the weird thing though. Look at the hand. It's the same color as his peach-colored hand. So why would the head be this gray color? Is it because it's in the shadow? Oh, maybe the person's really there. But look, there's no bottom half to this person.
We'll leave this one up to you to decide. In a creepy TikTok video uploaded by user Men in Black Revelaciones, viewers are left baffled by a mysterious sight captured atop a skyscraper.
It's dynamo.
The footage filmed from a neighbouring building shows what appears to be a giant, shadowy figure cloaked in dark robes, which, at first glance, is seemingly floating or hovering at the very edge of the rooftop. However, a closer look reveals that the figure is not floating at all, but rather perched right on the edge of the building. The unsettling nature of the footage has sparked intense debate online. According to the video's description, the uploader insists that whatever pulled the paper came from behind the glass.
Whoa, how could that
Naturally,
be?
this sparked intense speculation from viewers, with theories ranging from an invisible entity lurking behind the mirror to secret passageways resembling the infamous back rooms. Skeptics suggested simpler explanations, such as someone hiding behind the mirror, or perhaps an air vent causing a suction effect. Adding an even more chilling perspective, one commenter shared their own similar unsettling experience, stating, "There's a gap between the wall and my bed frame, and my blanket fell in there. I tugged it, and someone tugged from below. I never tried to find out who it is."
What?
Could this mirror incident also be the result of something unseen lurking within the walls? Whatever the true explanation is, one thing remains certain: some mysteries might be best left.
Wait, is that a guy or a woman? Because I see a beard, and then I see what looks like a piece of jewelry on the ear, and a scrunchie in its hair?
Unexplored.
Oh my God, that's a dude! He's got a scrunchie in his hair. Ew.
The chilling TikTok video posted by user at Jesse Zaffa quickly spread across Mexican social media,
All right,
reigniting
I don't
rumors
see
about
the video I'm looking for.
This eerie footage, uploaded to TikTok by user Romita Paranormal, captures an unexplained event from the Mexican state of Guanajuato.
Oh, wow. Okay.
As the figure moves across the scene, its body appears transparent, almost ghost-like.
All right.
Morning, the police department communications center got a call.
In a story straight out of a horror film, an unexplained emergency call in Pueblo, Colorado left even seasoned police officers scratching their heads and checking over their shoulders. Around 3:30 a.m., a 911 dispatcher received a chilling call from Imperial Memorial Gardens Funeral Home. When she answered, the line was open but eerily silent, followed by unsettling static before abruptly disconnecting.
Hello? Hello?
By protocol, police were immediately sent to investigate, but what they discovered only deepened the mystery.
These are cool. I want to do
Officers arrived at the funeral home, a building.
I want to do a whole show on 911 calls and ghosts and
locked up and dark on the outskirts of Pueblo, completely deserted.
Hey, look at the sign on the back here. Does this look like a reenactment? There's no way they let this person go out on a call like that. Here, you forgot your police sign. Where do we put it? Here you go, slap.
Dead of night. They found no signs of forced entry, no intruders, no one at all. Adding to the creepiness, the dispatcher attempted to call back, and again the line picked up, transmitting only ghostly static on the other end.
Ghostly static. That's cool.
Police Captain Tom Rummel jokingly suggested it was probably just line trouble, but technicians found no obvious issues with the phone lines. The unsettling call quickly became local legend, spreading through social media and even making headlines on CBS News. Many speculated that perhaps something paranormal was behind the strange event.
Hello? Hello?
Hello. On Reddit, faint whispers within the static, fueling theories that a restless spirit from the funeral home might have reached out from the afterlife. Skeptics, however, noted technical glitches can occasionally trigger phantom calls, though the precise timing and location made this hard to dismiss outright.
Hello?
With no human culprit or rational explanation found, Pueblo's ghostly 911 caller remains an eerie and unsolved mystery, a reminder that even modern technology can deliver spine-chilling surprises.
All right, we get it. Moving on. I know that. Oh, here it is. The scariest. Gosh dangity-doo. It's on another video. Is this it? Hold on. Oh, wow. I don't know. Hold on. Oh, wow. Some of these are weird. I don't know where. Oh, this is cool. All right. This is a really cool video. Watch. That's all I can tell you. This is really weird. And I want to go.
Broadcasting live on Facebook as they move up the trail. And that's when she begins to hear strange, unsettling voices echoing from the empty landscape.
Where is that coming from?
It's music.
It's like it's way over there, but it's also right here.
I know, Brian. Thank you.
Oh my God. Oh. Oh my God.
Look at all those radios or whatever. Speakers.
This is straight.
There's hundreds of them. Look at this.
Somebody is summoning something here. What's happening? What is happening right now?
Frequency. She has no idea what they're doing out there. And with the sun going down, she decides not to stay. But her live stream viewers push her to go back and investigate what's really going on. So she returns later that night, this time in the dark.
Are you crazy?
There's a mountain.
Why? Only white people would do this. Oh, you're crazy. I'd go.
There is another 100 of them out there. But it's like this Lemurian beacon system.
Duh.
I have no idea. Somebody put a lot of effort into this. Come on. This is insane.
What if it rains? Listen.
I guess they're solar powered. This one actually makes sense. The other ones are just white noise.
Shut up. Dude, we said it at the same time. Jinx, buy me a Coke.
We're getting out of here. Stat. Jordan left me.
What is this?
The speakers are everywhere, hundreds of them stretching down the hillside. Carrie doesn't catch it in the moment, but viewers notice something when they replay the footage. Right as she flips the camera, a shadowy figure with glowing eyes appears to be standing there, watching.
Bullshit.
She makes it home that night, but the following day, she hikes back up and finds out the speakers were set up on private land, bordering a government-controlled area.
Thanks. Obey and love God Almighty.
The speakers are broadcasting religious recordings and eerie chanting, all out of sync, creating an unsettling, airy soundscape that has creeped out many people who've heard it.
Where, though? Where was that? I forget. They do tell us. I want to go to the beginning and find out where that was. I think it's Utah.
A rider named Carrie took her daughter on horseback through canyons near Mount Shasta, California.
Mount Shasta! Of course. Mount Shasta is known for crazy sightings and all sorts of stuff. This next one is really good. This lady's mother keeps looking at the ceiling. And she keeps reaching up as if to talk or communicate with something. So she bought a camera to watch her when she's not there. And look, her mouth is open. It's really weird.
His bedridden mother. He noticed her staring at his ceiling as of late, which seemed pretty odd to him. All of it was captured by a baby monitor.
What's that noise?
Look at her. Is it this thing? This right here?
Raymond's mother continues staring at the ceiling as though something were there. And this detail matters. Over recent weeks, Raymond has been recording his mom reaching up towards something above her bed.
Leave her
He's
alone.
checked the ceiling and attic multiple times, but always finds nothing. Then one afternoon...
Why would the nurse bother doing that? Let her be, man. God, it's bad enough she's, stuck in bed. Let her at least raise her hand. What are you idiots?
While recording his mom doing that same reach,
Her
he
hair got
captures
pulled.
something he can't explain.
Okay, her hair just got pulled. Watch. Yeah, leave her alone now.
I don't understand.
This girl's hair gets pulled. Because she doesn't believe. Here it comes. Come on, dude. She turns and walks away, and here it comes. Whoa! Come on, that's not fake.
His mom reaching up.
Raymond's filming again when it happens. His mother's nurse is standing nearby.
Dude.
And suddenly her hair shoots straight up. When you watch it back, she doesn't turn her head. She doesn't flinch.
She doesn't fart.
Her hair just lifts on its own, right before she even reacts.
I'm out of ideas.
So, what could make someone's hair fly up like that without any obvious reason?
You
The
know
nurse
what.
says it felt like something grabbed it and pulled. Raymond thinks that if something yanked her hair upward, then whatever did it had to be above her, not beside her, above. Which makes him wonder if his mom has been seeing something real. There's nothing visible in the footage, but there is something else on the bed worth examining. One night during one of these episodes, she grabs her phone and points it at the ceiling herself. Here's what she captures.
Good for them. Good. I'm glad they let her mother do this. She may be seeing some stuff, man. What are we doing? What's going on? What am I missing? Oh, look at that. Did you see the bed? The bed, the mat, the sheet just was up. Dude, you know Grandma ain't faking it. Again, she could have farted, but we didn't hear any gas. Silent but deadly. Check this out. Can we see this in slow motion or something? Can you replay it? Look at all the orbs. It's dust. Whatever.
Raymond and the nurses had no explanation for this. He was expecting to see something on the ceiling, but instead, he catches this. A strange lump pushes up from underneath his mother's blanket. It wasn't there before. Earlier clips show the bed completely smooth and flat.
Look at that. Smooth and flat right there.
Just like the strange sounds you can hear in the background of the video.
Wow.
After hearing that and watching the lump appear, Raymond starts to think it's not just the ceiling anymore. He believes the whole room might be involved. There's nothing normal about any of this.
You think?
You would think this is where you'd see something.
Oh, watch this. That's right. I remember now. This is weird.
Raymond checks everywhere and uploads the video. Someone in the comments tells him to cut the mattress open and see if something inside is causing the bulge. At first, Raymond thinks that's a terrible idea. He's not about to destroy his mom's mattress just to find nothing, but then he buys her a new one because of everything that's been happening, and the old mattress starts falling apart from the bottom. He figures at that point, why not open it up? What he finds inside absolutely freaks him out.
The new mattresses just came in.
Okay. Like she.
Come on.
What? That's just great. Cut the whole thing.
Oh my God, what is that? Burn marks.
Thank you. To the person who suggested this, thank you. Jesus Christ.
What is this?
He doesn't find any lumps, but he does discover something just as disturbing. What he thought was a brand new mattress was actually used. Someone had covered an old mattress and resold it as new.
No!
Raymond had no clue he'd been sleeping his mother on a refurbished bed this entire time.
They put an
There were
old
no tags,
mattress
no
inside. Oh my God, how fucking diabolical.
zippers. Nothing to show it was just a cover when he bought it a year earlier.
Oh
It's
my
uncommon,
God.
but it has happened before. People cut open their mattresses and find out they're second-hand. Raymond gets rid of it immediately, and for a little while after that, he says his mom's room goes quiet. No more activity. Then 2 nights go by, and this starts happening again.
It's out on the curb, getting ready to be picked up. Now, this is the mattress that I thought was the source of everything. The knocking. Well, tell me why. Tell me why I still hear the knocking.
Raymond thought getting rid of the bed would fix everything. So when the activity picks back up, he's beyond frustrated. But the strangest thing to happen since tossing the mattress is caught in this final clip. Raymond and his mom's nurse are both watching the monitor when they spot it.
Oh my God, I see it.
Wow. That's amazing.
Oh, go, 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 go.
They search the room completely and come up empty-handed. With the mattress already removed and the shaking still happening, Raymond can't point to an obvious cause or explanation for what's going on. He hasn't posted any follow-up since then, so for now, the clips just sit there without a clear answer to this mystery. A mother films the moment her family walks into their vacation rental, a 2-story suite with wood.
All right. That is so bizarre. Wonder what happened in that room. They never tell us anything. This is the one I wanted to play where they hear these strange noises from underground. This is good.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to Unreal Reality. Today, we'll be breaking down some creepy videos that'll send you straight down a rabbit hole. If anyone's new out there, please consider hitting that like and subscribe button so this video gets recommended to others. And with that out of the way, let's jump right into it.
This is scary. This is scary.
Hey, are you in here?
Yo.
Why?
Call police or something? I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, what is this? There's someone's crying inside. Hello? Hey.
She was right there, it sounded like. See?
Are you okay? No?
Her mouth is covered.
Up or down? Up. Okay.
Up.
We're on the 23rd floor. Where are you? Up or down? Up? Down? 23rd?
Wow.
Down. 22nd floor. 22nd floor?
Hello, where are you? Can you hear me?
Okay, she can hear us.
Wow.
We can't see you. You're down?
Okay, make a sound if it's on your floor, okay? 22nd? 23rd? 24th?
I don't know, I don't think she can hear
I don't think she can hear us.
Scary.
23rd?
She sounds like next door.
Yeah, I
It
think
sounds
she's
like next door.
Oh, she's not stuck in the wall. She's dodging her landlord. Nothing like playing Marco Polo with a drywall demon at 3 a.m.
Look at that face. A 7-foot-tall robot with a goat head and glowing eyes. Oh, and it can also carry a chainsaw. I'm sure nothing feels weird or demonic about this whatsoever. A company called Satris is building a robot called 3 Halves, and they're saying it's designed to keep people out of harm's way by going into places that are too dangerous for humans. Things like wildfires and collapsing buildings. Now just imagine being stuck in a wildfire and this thing shows up and says, I'm here to save you. Because why does it need a goat head and horns? Well, people were asking the same question and the company responded with this. They said the horns have wide-angle cameras in them which allow us to see the positions of the legs and arms. But that still doesn't explain why it needs to look like that. Also, because of the size of the horns, the robot can't fit through standard American-sized doorways. Also, 3 Halves doesn't have any hands. It has a quick disconnect wrist system. It can swap out tools like a chainsaw or a drill. And I took this screenshot from their own website and it literally says this robot is more dangerous than it looks. Don't worry, because if you were ever in a situation where you need to stop it, they show you its weak points in case you need to do so. Now, why would this company put out a manual on how to stop it? At some point, you have to stop asking whether they could have designed it differently and start asking why they didn't. They expect people to trust AI and robots. Then they build a 7-foot-tall goat-headed machine with a chainsaw. Once you see it, you can't unsee it.
Oh, goody. The first robot that comes pre-installed with an exorcism guide. If that thing shows up to save me, I am locking the doors.
Denver International Airport is the most monstrous conspiracy theory. I don't know whether to start with the fact that it's twice the size of Boston, Miami, and San Francisco. Or that every several months during construction, they switched contractors so that no one knows the full layout of the airport.
Crazy.
Not to mention, there's at least 5 buildings that they decided to bury, and there's potentially hundreds of underground bunkers. So I'll just start it off simply with the terrifying artwork in this airport. Denver Airport welcomes you with this inviting 32-foot, 9,000-pound statue of this demonic horse with red eyes nicknamed Lucifer. This possessed statue essentially murdered its creator when a piece of it fell off during construction and
food that we put in our stomachs because
Oh, watch this. I have to show this to you.
So my son was just now eating McDonald's. Took a bite out of his chicken nugget.
Guys, what is that? What the is that? This is what I pulled out of the chicken nugget from McDonald's.
Wow.
Amazing.
Watch this.
What?
Guys, at this point, we have to stop with this. All right? This is absolutely wild. Like, it clearly does not look like meat. He had the nerve to say it was 3D printed. That's impossible. Something is going on here, guys, and we need to take a break from meat, period. Straight up, bro. This looks like Twizzlers. Something is up with this. I'm not sure if this is ribs or something.
It's
I
crazy.
don't know what this is.
Gross.
But it looks like layers.
Let's see it.
The owner of this photo said that they were completely alone on the beach that night and they didn't notice anything weird until they looked at the picture later. If you zoom in on the water to the left, behind her, there's a tall, dark figure that looks like it's standing right in the waves and watching them.
Oh, shit. It's the rake.
My husband's best friend used to live in the house in the video. He always felt like something else was there, and his cameras would often pick up a bunch of orbs. He eventually ended up selling that house. A couple months after the new owners moved in, they reached out to him asking him if he had experienced anything paranormal when he lived there. They then sent him this video that they caught in their living room when nobody else was home.
Oh! Whoa, look at that. These are the shadow people we see.
I took this photo in my apartment where I live alone. I was taking pictures around my place to show some friends how I had decorated it, and when I looked back at them later, I noticed this in one of the photos. I don't know if this is relevant, but the picture was taken during Holy Week. My family is from Rome, and we're very Catholic, so I've always heard the superstitions about spiritual energy being stronger during that time. I'm not saying that's what this is, but I thought it was worth mentioning.
Oh, hell no. Imagine reviewing camera footage and seeing phantom ghost children sprinting in and out of your bedroom. Sell it or burn it to the ground.
All right. Hey, you guys are gone again.
Target, obviously.
I don't get it. Why are they putting it up to their eye like that? Why are they putting it on their eye? Right? They're putting it on their eye. What was that? Wait, that baby had a tattoo on it. A baby sock had a tattoo of a demon on its calf. Why would a baby's calf have a demon? Why is it on their eye? Why are they covering their eyes? Why is one eye being covered?
That Virgin Mary leg tat in aisle 4 is both wildly unsettling and wildly uncalled for.
Oh, that's the Virgin
Target,
Mary?
what are y'all doing?
Sam Altman just said this about AI.
10 years ago, this was like far off dream at best. And now we're like actually in the moment that we used to like talk about at the lunch table in a very not serious way.
We have only bits and pieces of information, but what we know for certain is that at some point in the early 21st century, all of mankind was united in celebration. We marveled at our own magnificence as we gave birth to AI.
Birth?
AI. I mean artificial intelligence. And we are now like in the singularity. Number one, we are close to creating a genie that can grant any wish.
A singular consciousness that spawned an entire race of machines.
We are going to make sure that our first wishes broadly benefit humanity, and that we kind of get the world to a place where a lot more people get to have a lot more wishes.
We don't know who struck first, us or them. But we know that it was us that scorched the sky.
And number three, the space of what you can wish for is incredibly big and creative, and it'll be quite exciting to like figure that out with real sort of human values and preferences. But I think there's a fourth thing too, which is you start making these wishes, the computer grants them.
Throughout human history, we have been dependent on machines to survive. Fate, it seems, is not without a sense of irony.
And then you're like, I didn't think that was going to work. What now? It's a weird feeling.
Hey Sam, comparing AI progress to The Matrix isn't reassuring anyone. We literally made entire movie franchises explaining why this fails.
If you thought your car spying on you and flock cameras tracking your every move was already bad, then buckle up, because what they have planned next is far worse. Reports say that garbage trucks are the next vehicles that are now fitted with AI-powered cameras so they can drive around scanning neighborhoods for code violations. Your local trash truck could soon become a code enforcement Karen on wheels, with these cameras automatically spotting things like long grass, garbage that sat outside for too long, or maybe even the wrong paint color. Cities using this technology generally claim the AI program is their answer for being consistently understaffed. However, I'm not quite sure how that's the case, because they also say that the cameras are going to seek out new issues that still have to be checked by a human inspector. So we're not replacing the inspector, we're just giving them an AI-powered snitch and more cases to work on. As if the idea of harassing people about minuscule code violations wasn't already terrible enough, there's also the fact that these ideas always start small with something like code enforcement, and then somehow they always find a way to evolve, get packaged up, and sold to the highest bidder, who's gonna do God knows what with the framework. What do you all think? Is this just a smarter way to do code enforcement, or is it an AI-powered invasion of privacy? I'm Big Clive 34. Follow me.
That sucks. That sucks. And on this channel, now every video I'm playing will be in the show description at the end. All the links. Remember Jim Carrey when he started, well, people said that he was starting to lose it?
Ash Jim Carrey. Watch what happens. So, years ago, if you remember, Jim Carrey stood on live television and drew a symbol on the floor that made a talk show host's face go pale. He named names. He called out a whole system right there in front of a live studio audience. And then, right in the middle of a sentence, his phone rang. Everything he was saying just stopped, like someone flipped a switch. You are about to see every one of those moments back to back with the real footage. And by the end, you will understand why one actress cannot stop watching, and why the internet still has not stopped talking about that phone call, even all these years later. Before you judge anything you are about to see, you need two facts straight. First, the Epstein files are real. They are public now, and they name people who used to be untouchable. Reporters, investigators, and regular people online have gone through them line by line. Second, for over a decade, people called Jim Carrey crazy for the things he said on camera. He talked about the Illuminati. He talked about sitcoms being a distraction. He talked about secret rituals in the woods. Everyone laughed it off and moved on with their day, treating it like just another celebrity meltdown. But here's the thing. Some of those crazy comments now line up almost perfectly with what the files actually show, years later. This video is not about attacking one actress or one actor. It is about a pattern. A pattern that runs through Oprah, through Naomi Campbell, and through the man who kept pointing at it years before anyone wanted to look. Watch how often the timing keeps repeating itself. Keep that in mind as you watch each clip, because once you see the pattern, it gets very hard to unsee it. And once you cannot unsee it, you start looking at every talk show appearance a little different. Audience that thought it was just watching a funny guest segment. Rewind to 2014. Jim Carrey is a guest on Jimmy Kimmel Live, sitting across from Kimmel with a studio audience watching every move. Out of nowhere, he draws a symbol in the air and on his hand. He calls it the all-mocking tongue. Then he looks Kimmel dead in the eye and tells him he is part of the Illuminati.
He didn't say that. He says, you know it, everybody in Hollywood knows it, and the Illuminati, he doesn't say Illuminati.
that a gang sign? Have you, Oh, like you don't know what it is.
Yes, on live television, right to the host's face, in front of cameras that were rolling for the whole country to see. He does not stop there. He says talk show hosts, sitcom actors, and TV personalities are hired to keep people laughing so hard they forget to ask real questions. He even jokes about people gathering in the woods to make big decisions, all while grinning like it is the funniest thing he has ever said.
Seriously, the time is up. People are hip to this kind of stuff. I'm here tonight to blow the lid off it, to be the whistleblower. I'm sick and tired of the secrets and the lies. It is the secret symbol of the Illuminati, and you're a part of it, and it is the all-mocking tongue.
Here's the part that gets people talking even now. People who were actually sitting in that studio audience that night said the room was dead silent.
That this is the biggest bullshit lie. This is why you can't trust everything you hear on YouTube. This is a lie. I watched this live. I watched it when it happened. Well, it wasn't really live. Yeah, I guess it was recorded, but they didn't change it and put laughter in. I hate that they try to make it more dramatic than what it was.
No laughing, no clapping. All of that sound you hear in the clip was added in later, during editing, to make Jim Carrey look like he had lost it.
No.
Think about that for a second. Somebody wanted this moment to look like a joke, even though the room itself did not treat it like one. That single choice, adding laughter that was never actually there, tells you a lot about how bad...
By the way, I've listened to that 30 times at least. Everything matches up. The laughter doesn't sound like it was added in later. It sounds like it matches to the nuttiness that Jim Carrey was putting out there at the time and his goofy ways. It didn't sound like there wasn't enough laughter, too much laughter. It didn't sound canned like it was, made up from another show. It sounded like they were there. We all know, you can tell the difference.
The industry wanted this moment buried under a punchline. It is a small detail, but small details are usually where the truth hides. Just when Carrey is pushing harder, naming things nobody in that industry ever says out loud in public.
Years now, talk show hosts, people on television, people in sitcoms have been hired by the government to throw you off the track, to distract you, to make you laugh and stuff like that, make you happy and docile so you don't know what's really going on. And they get out there in the woods in a circle naked and they decide these things and, and look at him trying to...
His phone rings, right there.
His phone didn't ring. It was fake.
On camera, in front of everyone.
Hold on a second. You know what they're trying to do? Who? This thing is buzzing. Hold on. They're trying to turn us into, consumer drones.
He picks it up, and just like that, the conversation is over. No more Illuminati talk, no more exposing anything. The whole segment just quietly moves on, like nothing happened. Was it a real call? A warning?
All right, I can't watch that anymore. I can't. Well, let's get into some UFOs here for a moment. Third Phase put out a pretty good video. I wanted to look at this. We got to check out the UFOs. Now, here we go.
Amazing. Welcome back to Third Phase of Moon. We've got crazy UFO videos coming in from around the world. And we're looking at something coming in from Orlando, Florida, captured by Danny Johnson of what looks to be a TR-3B hovering in broad daylight. This is incredible stuff. Watch this.
Oh, look at this. Do you see this? There's a light right there. This is interesting. Huh.
All right, what was captured in Orlando, Florida just a moments ago? We're looking at it right now of what looks to be a TR-3B just hovering there in the sky. We're going to get some extreme close-ups of this reverse engineered craft, in my opinion. Brent, what's your thoughts?
Wow, this is some of the clearest footage I've ever seen of the triangular craft known as a TR-3B, and we're getting a good look at it. Look at the undercarriage of this thing. There's actually this plasmic light just kind of charging up.
Plasmic.
underneath this massive craft. You see it right there. It's all like doing all these
that is weird,
crazy lights. It's like red. These are the things that people talk about
that's
when they
crazy.
see the TR-3B. Notice the orb.
It's like red.
Even escorting it.
Yeah,
Look
that
how
is weird.
high it is up in the atmosphere. I would estimate at least 400 to 500 feet, maybe 1,000.
Oh, that's definitely over 400 feet.
It's hard to tell, but it's up there.
It's hard to tell.
And, it's no kite, in my opinion. We're looking at something unbelievable, and I've never seen a broad daylight sighting of a TR-3B captured like this, and we're not seeing any means of manipulation. What Danny Johnson captured, it's legitimate footage. The question
that makes me mad because that's only about 60 miles from me.
Is, what is it? And Brent noticed actually an accompanying orb next to the TR-3B that goes along with the phenomenon of these craft. Again, another
No, it doesn't. I've never seen an orb next to a TR-3B. What he just said was a fabrication. They don't always occur with TR-3Bs.
Along with the phenomenon of these craft. Along with the phenomenon. Notice actually an accompanying orb next to the TR-3B that goes along with the phenomenon of these craft.
No, it doesn't. First time I've ever seen an orb by a TR-3B accompanying it.
Again, another great close-up right here, Blake. Look at that. Yeah, Brent, it's having this radiation kind of built up.
Why would they say that? Now, this looks like this could be the propulsion of this TR-3B.
Underneath it, I'm not sure.
Or it's a light reflection from the sun, and it's just, heat.
I don't know what it is, but I got a feeling it has something to do.
I don't know. That's bizarre.
With the propulsion.
That's what I just said.
Electrogravitics.
Oh, I didn't use the word gravitics. Stop with all these fucking... What do they call those words? Hot words? What do they call them?
It's happening, and I love this pull-out shot, showing on how high it is up in the sky.
Yeah, nothing like a pull-out.
Something incredible. Like I said, Third Phase Moon's the source to share your UFO videos, and we've got more in this episode, including an update from Mike.
Oh, look at this. Look. There's one in here. You see them hiding? There's one right here. See them hiding? There's one right here.
Strap, but let's take a look at this. This came in via Jesse Ortiz. I asked permission. He immediately gave it to us to share on Third Phase of Moon. Take a look at this. It's strange.
Oh, that's not strange. That's a balloon. I hate these. You can see it's a balloon. Why do people like these things? Why do they care about this? And why would that be a UFO?
All right, here we go. We're going to get a close-up look. I've actually slowed down the footage, and I zoomed it up.
Yeah, I don't even want to look at it.
Look at this object, this spike UFO. It's back.
What is this? What is this? A light bulb?
We're looking at it.
What is this?
It seems pretty stable in its flight pattern. And look at the gleams coming.
Wait a second.
Off the edges.
That's a balloon in there. It's a balloon. And it's put in there maybe to make it stable. That's a balloon.
We're looking at it.
So it doesn't topple over.
It seems pretty stable in its flight pattern. And look at the gleams coming off the edges. Very geometric and rigid, unlike
Why would they use a white one?
I don't know. It just...
Look, there's a couple of them.
Looks kind of cool. Look at the comparison in size as it goes behind that light pole there.
I'm not so
it's
sure.
massive.
There
look
it
at
is
the
again.
sharp edges. This thing could cut you, it looks like. It looks metallic, and it looks heavy. And it's just slowly moving through the sky there as it kind of...
Wait, why don't we get to see it go towards the ground? That thing's only 100 feet off the ground.
Great shot right here from Ortiz.
That's a balloon.
Him allowing us to share this right now, and we're excited to be on the front.
Yeah, thanks for letting us see your balloon.
Mystery of UFOs.
Oh, Michael Schrad has a story.
Guys, we want to get your opinions on these last two.
These are usually good, though.
These last two that we just shared, because that TR-3B video, it's off the hook, guys. Now, we wanted to share with you a report by our friend, close friend, Michael Schratt.
Let's see what this is.
Military aerospace historian. And he did a deep dive into the DUMBs, the deep underground military bases, who's funding it, the locations, what's the purpose.
Phil Schneider's funding it.
Let me tell you, there's no better person than Michael Schratt to bring the knowledge to the people. So we want to share it with you, this clip from his production, and then we want to urge you to go to his channel and watch the entire episode. Watch this.
You know, when I had Michael Schratt on, that was one of the best interviews that I had. That was a great time.
Today's get-together is deep underground military bases. So I want to get the terminologies pinned down here. When we talk about DUMBs, we're talking about deep underground military bases. That is the acronym. And the thinking behind this, according to the government, I'm going to move on to the next slide here, is their motto, out of sight, out of mind. So if you're not seeing it, it doesn't exist. That's according to the government. So anything of any value is never on the surface. It's always underground. So if you've got a super secret classified aircraft, they're going to put it in an underground facility. If you've got a program that bypasses congressional oversight, they don't want you to know about it, they're going to put it underground. So it's out of sight, out of mind. Now, how deep do these underground bases go? That's really a good question here. Well, according to Richard Sauter, we could be up to 3 miles deep and up to even beyond that, up to 14 miles depth. It's unbelievable what's been going on here. And we have no idea. We can't even think about what's the logistics involved in manufacturing, designing, and building such a facility at 14 miles depth is nothing but staggering. Now, I want to talk about a very interesting quote by Richard Sauter, and he sums it up very well here. He says, quote,
"We are certainly dealing at the least with trillions of dollars of off-the-books money, very advanced technology, an incredible infrastructure of secrecy. Thousands and thousands of people are in the know, but say little or nothing about what they know, all of which revolves around projects of tremendous scope and complexity, carried out over a long period of time, and about which there is almost zero public knowledge."
He's absolutely correct, because we're just going through our daily lives. We're paying our bills and we're commuting to work. We have no idea what is lurking beneath our feet here. Let's continue on. Now, I want to introduce everyone to the RAND Corporation. They play a major role in this. And I want to move on to the newspaper clipping so I can give you some backup, some firepower here, so we have something to pin this down on. This is Memphis Press Scimitar, November 4th, 1948. So the main heading here is Air Force Acquiring Laboratory Full of Civilian Scientists. Subheading, New Project Out West. Free reign given the experts. So like they have a total free reign here. Zooming into their article, I'm going to start the lower left. The Air Force announced today that an independent nonprofit research organization known as the RAND Corporation has been established at Santa Monica, California. Its name is a contraction of Research and Development. Its object is to conduct a new type of scientific research and analysis. They go on. There has been a Project RAND since 1946. It was set up by the Air Force and the Douglas Aircraft Company as an experiment. At that time, the Air Force said it had possible eventual independence in mind. Later, top executives of the Boeing Aircraft Company, Northrop Aircraft Incorporated, and North American Aviation Incorporated came in as co-partners. The compelling idea behind Project RAND, the Air Force said, was the necessity for conducting scientific work in a civilian framework as a result of World War II experience. So you've got this whole group of aerospace defense contractors coming together as a united coalition, as a massive think tank to do these out-of-the-box projects and thinking over the horizon. That was their mandate for the RAND Corporation. That takes us to this document right here. Project RAND proceedings of the Second Protective Construction Symposium, Deep Underground Construction. So this is March 24th, March 25th, March 26th of 1959. So this is their documents, not my document. This is actually their document. And I'm going to take you inside here and explain what's been going on since at least 1959. I want to take you inside page 645, where they give you a really nice synopsis of what this is actually all about here. And this is what they say. Just as airplanes, ships, and automobiles have given man mastery of the surface of the earth, tunnel boring machines and shaft sinkers will give him access to the subterranean world. It is our aim to provide machines which will supply the ever-increasing demand in mining and construction of underground facilities. We expect to play a major part in mechanizing the excavating industry. So within this little paragraph here, they're talking about tunnel boring machines and shaft sinkers and underground facilities. This is in their own government document, so we can track what they're doing here. Now, further on into this document, they had this interesting graphic here. So this is Zenny shaft sinking machine model X153. I'm not going to go through all the callouts here, but as you can see, what they're doing is first they drill these vertical shafts. So they sink these vertical shafts. And then a little bit off to the left or right, they do another vertical shaft and they remove all the center material. Then they start going out sideways and making these different layers and levels to the underground facilities. I'm going to move on to the next slide here.
Wow.
And I did a little bit of a colorized version.
Wow.
And you can see the men working here.
Oh, cool.
You've got the cutters and you've got the sections on the bottom here.
Very cool.
Just to give you more of a pictorial, I'm going to move on to the next.
The artwork that he has done for his book and these stories is unmatched. It's very well done.
Next slide, and this kind of blows things up. I'm going to start at the bottom section and work my way up. So you've got the cutters, you've got the cutter mounting ring, you've got compressed air pipes, the cutting pickup pipes, ring gear and thrust bearing, vacuum pickup and rotary motors, aligning jacks, operations platform, thrust jack. So they've got all this laid out. And this is something that we want to consider so that we have an idea of exactly how they actually build these. Okay, what I want to do now is I want to take you to one of these actual real world shaft sinking devices.
Whoa.
And I found this very interesting newspaper clipping. Had to dig deep to get it. And this is from Beckley Post Herald, June 29th, 1959.
Whoa.
And it says here, tunnels through solid rock. This untested machine designed to tunnel through solid rock will be displayed Monday at the C.H. Mead Coal Company mine near Princwick. So this required some serious cleaning up work, but this gives you an idea of what these shaft sinkers actually looks like here. Let's move on. Now, to back this up, this is Florida Today, December 17th, 1984. The same company, the Zenny Drilling Company, later on had this interesting classified ad that I found here, and I'm just going to read the top part. It says, a Morgantown, West Virginia firm is expanding operations in southern Florida. Zenny Drilling Company is a leader in large diameter shaft sinking exploration and construction. Zenny needs entry-level people who enjoy physical activity and are intelligent and have a strong desire to get ahead. So this is just basically proving that this company does exist. They talk about what they're doing here. They talk about large diameter shaft sinking exploration and construction. So it's checking all of the boxes to our discussion today. That brings us to this gentleman, which I thought was very interesting. This is talked about in Richard's book here, and I'm going to read this quote.
My
book.
It
says, quote, after World War II, political and economic factors changed the underground construction picture and caused a renewed interest to think underground.
Yep.
As a result of this interest, the Corps of Engineers became involved in the design and construction of some very complex and interesting military projects. Now, this is a quote from Lloyd Dusha, Deputy Director for Engineering and Construction for the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers, in a 1987 engineering lecture. But look what he says here. Some very complex and interesting military projects. What is he talking about? What is he referring to? What does this guy actually know here? He goes on, quote, although the conference program indicates the topic to be underground facilities for defense experience and lessons, I must deviate a little because several of the most interesting facilities that have been designed in construction by the Corps are classified. So not only do we have interesting programs and interesting underground facilities, but according to this gentleman, some of these are classified and he can't even talk about it.
I put the link to every video in the show description, so if you want to watch the rest of that, it's in there. I want to show you a video before we go. This is the video that's in the thumbnail. I don't think I played it today, did I? But this is the UFO video that's making the internet alive for the last few days. Check this out. I think this is legit. Whatever it is hiding in the clouds. Maybe. I don't know. But we've seen these before. It's just bizarre. Trying to get the biggest. There.
Something like this.
Look at this.
What is this?
Dude.
What is this? Never seen.
It's as if a cloud is off the grid. Or the Matrix has you. Or it's a TR-3B. This is very, very weird.
Something like this.
Look at the way it just lit up when it got into the sun's rays almost.
What is this?
Like, if they're hiding from us, what is this?
What is this?
I don't know. One more time.
Never seen something like this.
Launch away. Boom. So weird.
What is this?
So weird. I just can't get over it. I mean, I think it's real.
What is this?
Everything about this just screams reality to me. One more. I want you to hear this, though. Hear this. This is a conversation. Well, here, you just listened and you'll see. Are aliens creating our religion? Very serious conversation here.
Topic, and I have an inclination that's already been put out in messaging that the aliens wrote the Bible to control humanity.
There it is.
It's already a narrative that's being spread. March 2020.
You know, I said that 20 freaking years ago. It's been out there. People have been talking about. See, these people think they're giving us new information. They really do. This is how much they don't know about ufology. Telling us as if it's brand new.
6, Vice President Vance says publicly he believes UFOs are demons.
And you know why? Because Lou Elizondo got in his ear and heard when Lou was trying to find some information out. You know the story. He goes in and talks to one of his higher ups, and Lou goes, hey, I need some information. I want to find out about this UFO I'm researching. And the guy goes, Lou, close the door. And Lou closes the door and he goes, okay. And he goes, have a seat. And yeah, and he goes, Lou, you want the information to that UFO? Oh yeah, I'd like to know some more about it. Yeah, it would really da-da-da-da-da. He goes, Lou, they're demons. Right? Remember that story? That's when Lou said, that's when I knew I was dealing with a bunch of nut jobs in our own government telling me they're demons. So I think Lou got into Vance's ear, or Vance found out about that story, or as they do in the government, really talk about UFOs and aliens as being a demonesque, demon type of being. Because that's what the Christians first called them. They didn't have a name for them back then. So they called them demons because of what they did and we couldn't do. Makes sense to me. They are demons. Because only a demon would take human beings and do what they do to us. And not let us remember and then put us back in our beds as if nothing happened. You might as well grape us while you're at it. Oh, wait, they are. Aliens suck.
The spiritual read reaches the second highest office in the country. May of 2026, the U.S. government releases UFO files in splashy headline-grabbing fashion. Disclosure moves from fringe to official. Late May, a group of charismatic pastors claims U.S. officials met with them and warned them to prepare their churches for the theological implications of disclosure.
Theologians are idiots anyway.
May 29th to June 3rd, Stephen Rossetti posted video. Most UFO sightings are, in fact, demons. Right. Cardinal Melroy removed...
Wait, hold on. I was daydreaming. What did I just miss?
Posted video. Most UFO sightings are, in fact, demons. Right. Cardinal Melroy removes him at Washington, D.C.'s exorcist within days. Right. June 7th, Spielberg on CBS Morning frames the faith question for a mass audience. Is God our God only on this planet? June 12th, Disclosure Day opens nationwide in a film which the government releases UFO files mirroring real events 3 weeks earlier. Right. Why are we seeing this sudden fascination within our government in a sped-up timeline in UFO and disclosure release, along that coincides with Hollywood?
My only...
Hold on.
It
doesn't coincide with Hollywood. Why would he? It's such an asshole thing to say. One movie doesn't mean the alien disclosure is being sped up and what did he say? What was the words?
UFO and disclosure release, along in this sudden fascination within our government in a sped-up timeline in UFO and disclosure release, along that coincides with Hollywood.
Coincides with Hollywood. No, it doesn't. One movie isn't coinciding with Hollywood because all we see are the same shitty movies, right? We're seeing the same freaking superhero movies and remakes and shit. One UFO movie isn't coinciding with Hollywood and the UFO disclosure. Imagine. It's bullshit. See, it's amazing how people spin the narrative. And it's amazing because he doesn't know. He doesn't know. He's not in it.
My only... ultimately, I don't know why they're going to do it other than it's just another aspect of trying to control people.
Good. Yes, that's it.
Psychologically, or to manipulate people.
How about what dark journalists said, which I 100% believe in? It's our military, our government wanting a new faction, or what do they call it? A new branch in the government. Like the Army, the Navy, the Air Force, the Marines, the Coast Guard, the Space Force. They just want something like that so they can give themselves jobs and fight, here it is, an invisible enemy. There's no enemy. We've got demons. We've got interdimensional beings. We've got 4 food groups of aliens. We've got it all now. It's all out in the open. Orbs. Drones are UFOs now. We've got it all. Everything's out in the open. There's nothing left on the table. It's out there. And all we're getting from whistleblowers is a repeat performance of David Grishgrush over and over. And we don't need it drilled in our head. If another whistleblower says biologics and gravitics and plasma, I'm going to lose it.
And so that's part of it is that they're playing on the fact that people generally are pretty ignorant about history, like, you know, as we were mentioning that, you know.
But then I started thinking, why? Why are they giving us a repeat performance? Why is every whistleblower saying the same exact thing? Rich, because that's how you drill it into the public's head. If they keep hearing the same thing over and over and over, it's a psyop is what it is. You keep drilling the same stories into the public's minds over and over. They're like, oh, Grush said it. Oh, that guy said it. Oh, Lou said it. Oh, everybody's saying it. It must be true. Because if they gave us different stories, that's just too much for them to cover up. Too much of a lie will accidentally tell the truth. So they keep it at a minimum. They tell us the same 4 things over and over and over. Right? Intelligent pilots, right? What do they call them? NIBs? EBs? Biological entities, pilots. And then you got they're hidden. You know, we got them. We got them hidden. They're underground, maybe. You got the 4 food groups, you know, and then you got demons, interdimensional, spiritual orbs, and you know, you could even say time traveling aliens, because that's been mentioned as well. They're us from the future, from the year 3033, sorry.
That the scriptures were actually written by aliens, that type of thing, or that the aliens actually come here to offer us a way to save humanity, so they want to supplant Christianity and that type of thing.
Wait, so Christianity? Really? What about the other 90 religions out there? They don't count? They're only about Christianity? How stupid is this? It just gets dumber and dumber. The more you listen to these people, the dumber it gets. Why Christianity? Because 90% of the UFOs seen are in America, which is generally a Christian country, founded by Christians. Right? I should maybe not founded, but created America. Anyway, that's why. And if you go into the Vatican, they got the telescope, Lucifer. Does it make any sense to name the telescope Lucifer? Yes, because they're watching demons. Looking for demons. It's a demon watcher.
And so my suspicion is, again, how much evidence I would have for it, I don't really know, but my suspicion is that a lot of the people that are in government are actually anti-Christian, and so part of their goal is to supplant Christianity by an alternative explanation of our origins and things of that sort.
There you go.
Do you think it is a possibility that the narrative that they are going to try to destroy Christianity by saying that aliens wrote the Bible to control us? Do you think that is an actual possibility?
It's always
Wait. They're gonna destroy. Oh wait, listen to this.
Is a possibility that the narrative that they are going to try to destroy Christianity by saying that aliens wrote the Bible to control us? Do you think that is an actual possibility?
It's always to supplant Christianity as the solution to man's problems.
What? Hope you enjoyed tonight's show. The link to that clip is also in the show description already. We'll be back tomorrow night. We got a good one brewing. So I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your night. Thanks for hanging out. Thank you, super chatters, moderators, newcomers, veterans, for making this an eventful evening for yourselves and each other. Thank you for hanging out. And remember, if you ain't looking up, you ain't looking out. For ufology, that is. Have a great night, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow. Alien bless.
There's look at this thing. It's rotating. What was in the skies over and why did it stop one of the most treasured sites in Christianity?